Hello, number one. How are you? Hello, Anne. How you doing? Must be a Friday. People must be busy at the shops. How you doing today, Anne? You all right? Hello, everybody. Hey, Dom. How's it going, lad? You doing all right? Hey, Pauline Love. You're out in the garden. That's a good place to be. You wouldn't be out in the garden here today. Miserable. You keeping well, Pauline? Hi, Claire. Hi, Marie. How you just doing? You're tired today, Anne? Okay. Okay. How's everybody else feeling? It's been a very weird sort of week. Very gentle energy this week, I have found personally. But gentle in the respect that I just want to rest. Very weird. Very, very weird. That's maybe coming from last weekend's solar spikes and flares. Just right you are, Pauline. Just right you are. You're tired too, Marie. That's alright. Just pretend your phone's sitting down in the cab, Dom. Just let it play, sure. It'll be alright. Be alright. Don't worry. You can watch it back later anyway. I don't delete these. I leave them online. Okay. Right. I think we should get started. That's 5 past, so we'll just go with it. See what comes for us today. Okay. The beautiful thing about these cards is they're all color coordinated according to your chakras, which means if the card resonates with you, if you feel something with it, then, or if the message of the card resonates with you, or you feel you understand it, or you need help with that aspect of the card, then it's that chakra that you need to address within your own being, okay? So they're all color coordinated. You can use crystals, clothes, foods. All right, that's how it works to energize your chakras if they need a bit of help. Or you can meditate if you know how. And there's plenty of meditations on YouTube for cleansing and healing your chakras, or feeling that. You can just ask me. Right, so let's see what the first card is. Okay. Insecurity. Beautiful card to start with. Quite a deep card. It's red. You can see in the background it looks like a devil. You can see at the front the person's heart is being blocked and protected. Right. Insecurities are associated with your base chakra. See the card, the outside edge of the card's red. So many people feel insecure about many things, and there can be many different reasons for it. It can stem from childhood, it can stem from bad relationships, it can stem from bad career choices, bad decisions. And the problem is when we feel insecure, we've lost the connection to our heart chakra, our true divine self. When we have that strong heart chakra connection, the base chakra will be more at ease. The problem is It's getting that connection. It's getting that cleared. It's dealing with the issues. More often than not, we're insecure about stuff that someone else has planted the seed for. It's not something that we've done necessarily. It could be the way we've been spoken to, the way we've been treated. And sometimes it's just life can make us feel insecure. But if you're feeling insecure about any aspect of your life, how you look, what you earn, where you live, the people in your life, it doesn't matter what it is, then it's your base chakra is out of whack. Now, some of the problems that will be associated with your base chakra being out of whack will be sore lower back, constant pain in your lower back section. And when I talk about your lower back, I'm talking about from your tailbone up to where the small of your back ends. You know the small in your back that we all have? If you struggle with pain or discomfort in that part of your body, and it could even go down into your hips and your bottom, so sciatica can also be an indicator that your base chakra is out of whack and you're insecure. Try sitting and writing down, make a list of the things, what am I insecure about? And just go with whatever comes into your mind and write it down. And when you've written it down, after you've gone through the process of doing that, then beside that, ask for everything that you have listed, can I change that? And if the answer is no, you cannot change that, then you must then go through the process of simply accepting that's how it is, okay? Acknowledging and accepting things is a difficult aspect of evolving spiritually, because it forces us to face things that most of us hide from. It could well be that the insecurity you feel and the lower back pain you feel could be coming from a person. I know this because I've suffered it. But when you face that and you deal with that, the pain goes, okay? So if you're feeling insecure, if you struggle with pains from the top of the small of your back right down into your bum and down to the tops of your thighs, then you're insecure and your base chakra is out of kilter, okay? Now you can help by doing that, writing the issues down and going through them one by one. Can I change it? No, then you have to accept it. It's as simple as that. If it's something you can change, whether it be a partner, a job, or any other aspect of your life that you can personally, physically do something about, then you will suffer with the pain until you actually do something about it, okay? It's as simple as that. That's how it works, all right? You can use red crystals to help you with that insecurity. Red crystals will help heal your base chakra, and it will also help you maybe find the strength that you need to do what you need to do. Eating red coloured foods, berries, stuff like that will also help. Wearing red clothes. If you find you're the type of person that likes red and wears a lot of red, and you're not naturally an angry person, then chances are you subconsciously already know you're trying to heal your base chakra, and that's why you wear red. I know people don't like talking about this stuff, but red underwear, especially red bottoms, will help give strength to your base chakra, okay? So that's something to think about, all right? A red blanket wrapped up on a sofa will also help you absorb that colour red into your base chakra, all right? So if you're insecure about any aspect, it's your base chakra that's out of whack, and you got to then figure out why and then do something about it, okay? Hope that helps for some of you. I really do. Now, next card. I'll have a drink of water. Okay, next card. Okay. This one. Okay. Now, this possibly ties into the last card. It's a throat chakra card. and the word is workaholic. So, 9 times out of 10, if you're a workaholic and you need to be busy, it's because you're insecure. Yeah, there you go. You weren't expecting that one, were you? This is associated with your throat chakra. So what that tells me is, if you're a workaholic and you're insecure, it's because you're afraid to speak up. You're afraid to defend your corner. You're afraid to say, do you know what? I'm tired. I don't want to do that. So those of you who are on here today and you're tired, is it because you've been overextending yourself because it's expected? Or are you overextending yourself because you're afraid to just simply say, do you know what? I don't want to do that today. I need a rest. Okay, very important card. So, are you a workaholic? Do you constantly feel the need, I must do more so that I'm appreciated, I'm thought highly of, people love me? If you're that type of person, then you're insecure, whether you realize it or not. That's where it's stemming from. There's no need for anybody to overextend themselves and work too hard. You're not here to be a slave. You're not here to be savaged every day of the week in work. If you are, you're not living. And if you're not living, then what's the point in being here? So learn to say no. Heal your throat chakra. Throat chakra's the colour blue. Wear blue clothes. Get blue crystals. Eat blue coloured foods. I know that you need to be careful with blue coloured foods, especially if they're not real foods, but things like blueberries. Learn to say no. Stop allowing yourself to be insecure because your throat chakra hasn't got the strength to say what you need it to say. Okay? And you therefore overwork to compensate, to justify your existence, to justify your employment, to justify how good you are. You're already good enough. You don't need to prove to anyone how good you are. And if you do, then you don't need to be near them. It's very important to remember that. So, if you're feeling insecure and you're covering it with being a workaholic, take a step back. Learn to say no. Heal your throat chakra and your base chakra so that you then have the ability to say, no, I don't want to. Alright? Quite a deep card, that. Quite a deep card. Okay? You don't need to be a workaholic. Nobody needs to be a workaholic. That's not what you're here for. Alright? So, we'll move on to the next one. These are quite deep, these cards. But it gives you something to think about over the weekend, doesn't it? Let's see. What's next? And for those of you that are overthinking, stop overthinking because you're giving yourself a sore head. How do I know? Because my head is banging right now. Okay. You don't need to overanalyze stuff. We all do it. We're all guilty of it, me included. But if you're overthinking stuff, it means your crown chakra needs a cleanse as well. Hopefully the overthinking card will come up. We'll see what comes up. Alright. Passion. I like this card. This card's passion. Sorry, I have a bright light there and it's causing glare. Passion. And it's the colour orange. And orange is your sacral chakra. It affects your self-esteem. Okay. Can affect your sex drive and stuff like that. Okay. So, if you feel like you have no passion for anything, then start taking time with yourself and ask yourself, what do I really have a passion for? And then do it. If you have things, dreams, aspirations, and you're not pursuing them, then you're lacking passion. You're lacking passion for it. But that could also stem from a lack of compassion for yourself and your needs, because you're too insecure and you're too much of a workaholic. You're not allowing yourself time for your passion. Your passion could be something simple. It could be sitting watching nature. It could be caring for sick animals. It could be anything. But you're being stifled because of the other two chakras are out of whack. Okay? So, orange, to help you find your self-esteem, to help you find your inner strength. Okay? Start thinking about what is your passion in life. What is it you want to do for you? Doesn't matter what everybody else wants. It's not selfish to do what you want some of the time. Okay? And maybe some of you watching this need to hear that. Maybe you're so focused on making sure everybody else gets what they need, you don't look after your own needs. And as I've said many times, if you don't look after your own needs, what's the point? You're not here to be subservient to anyone else. You're not here to live a life of drudgery, unhappiness, sadness. That all comes from being insecure, having no passion for yourself in your sacral chakra, and not being able to say what you need to say when you need to say it. So have a think about that. Have a think about that. Where are you lacking passion in your life for something you want to do? It could be gardening, it could be flower arranging, it could be absolutely anything. It doesn't matter what it is. Have a think about what you would have a passion for, but you deny yourself that joy. Okay? Very important. Show yourself more compassion for what you want. Okay? Again, orange crystals. This is an orange card, so orange crystals, orange clothes, orange coloured foods. Okay? Will help you restore your sacral chakra. Okay? We'll go on to the next one. And there's a few of you insecure right now. Oh God. Because I can feel it in my back. It's okay. Take that away. Okay. Right. Let's see what's next. Perception. Love this card. The card is perception. Green border, big green gemstone, butterflies, birds, freedom. What's your perception of your life? Are you trapped? Are you stifled? Are you unheard? What's your perception? Or is your perception that you're free? You're ready to change, signified by the butterfly in the picture. Free, signified by the bird in the picture. Perception comes from how we feel in our heart space. Okay, green is our heart chakra, even though pink is associated with the heart chakra, but green's the heart chakra, pink is the higher heart chakra. So what's your perception in your heart? My life's dull, my life's boring, my life's sad, I can't do anything. Is that how you perceive your life? Because if that's how you perceive your life, that's how your life's going to be. Remember, we create what we feel in here and what we think in here. So, get out of the negative thinking, get out of the negative feeling. Now, chances are, if you perceive everything's drudgery and savage on you, then you need to heal your heart chakra. And I can feel this right now talking to you. I can feel it talking to you. Okay? I can feel the pain in your chest. All of you, whoever's watching, I can feel that. You just need to let the anger go. You just need to let the hatred go. You need to let the woe is me go. Because the more you feel it and think it, the more you're bringing into your life. So if you want to be at peace, you want to be loved, you want your life to be calm and gentle, you have got to perceive that that's how your life is. It's up to you. Nobody else can do it for you. Doesn't matter who you are, myself included. If you spend your days being unhappy, thinking about all that's wrong in your life, you're simply attracting more of the same. It's all about your perception. As I've said many times, it doesn't matter what your situation in life is, there's always a positive. Always. Even if you can't see it in the moment, because you're angry, you're upset, you're sad, you're lonely, whatever, depressed, anxious, doesn't matter. There will always be a positive to every bad situation, regardless of what it is. We just have to learn to be able to see it. And it all comes down to our perception. It all comes down to our perception. Okay? So, how do you wish to perceive your life? Do you wish to perceive it as sad? Or do you wish to perceive it as an opportunity? It's up to you, genuinely. And if you're unsure, if you feel sad all the time and you feel your life's a drudge, then you need to do some work on your heart chakra. You've got to release the damage, the pain, the hurt, whatever it is that's in there. You've got to do the work. Heal your heart chakra. Green crystals, green foods. Okay? Green clothes. Me personally, I go out into a forest. I get out into nature. That heals my heart chakra. Seeing all that greenery lifts me. And I see the joy in everything around me. Because the world is a beautiful place. Because I perceive it as a beautiful place. If you perceive it as a dark, bad place, then that's exactly what it's going to be. And it's also what's in your heart. Darkness, sadness, bad. You got to release it. You got to heal from your traumas. Our traumas create the people we become, but they do not define us. And if you allow your traumas to define you, then you're in the wrong space in here. You've got to see past it. We are not responsible for what has happened to us in our lives most of the time, but we are responsible as to how we react and behave from those traumas. It's entirely up to us how we behave. You can't blame someone else for your behaviour. It doesn't matter who you are. You consciously choose to behave that way. And you'll behave that way depending on your perception. So if you perceive everything's bad, that's how you'll behave. If you perceive everything's good, that's how you'll behave. Okay? This is a very deep card. I didn't think each card would be so deep today, but obviously people need to hear what I'm saying. So I hope you are able to hear it. And if you're emotional right now, that's okay. If you're upset right now, that's okay. See the upset and the emotion as an opportunity to release stuff from your heart space that you need to release, because it's hurting you. It's not hurting the people that did you wrong. It's not hurting the asshole boss that gave you a hard time and made you feel unworthy. It's not hurting your last partner who made you feel like shit. It's hurting you. You're the one watching this, so therefore you're the one who needs to hear it. Don't allow them to control your life. Because unless you heal your heart chakra, you're allowing your traumas to control your life. And the other person wins anyway. Don't let them win. Let that shit go. Find your peace, okay? Very deep card. Perception. Very, very important spiritually. Okay, geez, I've talked a lot. Sorry. That was deeper than I thought. Wasn't me talking either, by the way. If that sounded like a lecture, I apologise. As I say, it's not me talking. Yeah. Beautiful card. Instinct. It's a grey colour which signifies your crown chakra. Okay? Now, when our crown chakra is open, we receive guidance, clear and loud and clear, from our Creator, from our spirit guides. And we follow our instincts, and we feel it right down here, right at the bottom of your breastbone, is where I would say you truly feel your instinct. Okay? Excuse me. I can feel that. Okay. Right. So, perhaps you already know the answers. We all know the answers. Our soul knows the answers to every aspect of our life. It doesn't matter what part of it. But more often than not, if our crown chakra's dirty, not open properly, not cleansed, not healed, we can't be instinctive because we're shut down. Okay, and the easiest way I can describe this, when you lose your faith in God, and you hear people saying, I've lost my faith, it happens, everyone. When we go through a hardship, we go, God doesn't exist, this doesn't happen. God, why has God done this to me? All of that affects your crown chakra, and it stifles your connection to God, your source energy, source love, your Creator, Father, universe, whatever word you wish to use. It affects your connection. So the crown chakra is really, really important, because as I say, if we live with our crown chakra clean and open, we do follow our instincts, and life works out easier. But the problem is keeping this open and keeping it clean. So clear quartz, or clear crystals. Clear quartz is probably the best one. Lots of water to flush your body. White foods, I suppose. Clear foods. Not sure what I would suggest to eat for that, but I would say water is the most important part to flush everything else out. If you feel stifled, if you feel you have no connection to your Creator, no connection to the universe, you are stifled and blocked, chances are it's your crown chakra that's blocked. Okay? Can be easily cleansed, can be easily opened. You can do it with meditations on the internet and YouTube. You can do it with clear quartz crystal, or as I say, you can come to see somebody like me and get a healing, and they'll be opened very quickly. Archangel Metatron, for me, is probably the best angel to ask if you need help with your chakras. So don't be afraid to ask. You've got to ask, but you've got to sit, take the quiet time, trust, and be willing to do it every day. It only takes a couple of minutes. It's not something that you have to spend 2 hours doing. But if you don't put in the effort, then you won't receive. So you got to make the effort. Okay. You can watch all these sessions that I do every week. It makes no odds. If you're not prepared to do the work, you're not going to get anywhere. It won't change. Your chakras won't change. Okay, so it's important to do the work. It's not hard. It's not hard. Half an hour at night listening to chakra cleansing or meditation music on YouTube would help you quite a bit. But more often than not, you'll need a good clean. We all do. I do. I'm not any different. I practice spiritual stuff every day, but I still need a cleanse every now and again. And I can't always do it myself. So it's important to remember that. Okay? It's important to remember that. Try learning to listen to your instincts more. And when I say instincts, I'm talking about your higher self and your spirit guides. And sometimes we think we're listening to our instincts, but it's actually our ego filling our head with nonsense. You need to feel it right at your breastbone. And if you feel it there, then you know it's the truth. And then it's easier to do what you need to do. Okay? Good card, that. Learn to listen to your instincts. So if your instincts are telling you today you need to walk away from someone, you need to do something, you need to start a new project, you need to start a new career, you need to start anything, listen to your instincts. Listen and do it. Okay? Oh, that's quite sore actually. And you're getting a pain at your breastbone right now? Oh, okay. And if you're not sure but listen to your instincts at your breastbone, yellow, solar plexus chakra, yellow crystals, yellow foods, yellow clothes. Okay? Take that away. Okay, I know by what I'm feeling that some of your chakras are blocked, okay? But that's okay. It happens. It's part of life. Alright? Knowing is half the battle. Now, I'll do one more card. There we go. Joy. Yellow. Solar plexus chakra. Learn to find joy in your life. More often than not, we're too busy. We're too busy with stuff that does not matter. We're stressed about things that do not matter. Find the joy. Learn to find the joy. Create joy in your life. Be around people who are joyful. Do things that are joyful. Do things that are fun. This all ties back to the passion card as well. Ties back to the passion card. If you're not doing stuff that you're passionate about, where's the joy in your life come from? Do any of us really get joy from our work? I do. Personally speaking, I do. But for the average person doing what they do you feel any joy in it? Or is it a drudge? Or is it a joy, but you fail to see it? Take a step back. Do I get fun and humour at my work? A lot of us do. We get joy at our work. Absolutely. But if this card has come out, then most of us are not getting enough joy. So have a think about, where can I find more joy in my life? Where can I add more joy in my life? Is it spending time with your kids? Is it having a pet? Is it getting a new pet? Where do you find joy? Is it being romantic? Is it cooking a nice meal for someone? Where do you find the joy? Now, chances are most of you will sit and think, I don't get much joy in my life at all. That's okay. But now, take a step back and ask, where can I find more joy? Where can I add more joy into my life? And just do it. You don't need permission, unless it's something dangerous or nasty or going to be hurtful to someone else. But if you're in the right space, joy can come from anywhere. You maybe just aren't able to see it at the minute because life's difficult, life's trampling you. And if life is trampling you, that's okay, that happens. You then got to ask the universe, ask your spirit guides, ask your soul to show you ways. Ask the universe to show you ways to bring more joy and happiness into your life. Doesn't matter what it is. Hello, Emma. And trust. It's not wrong to be happy. And this is a sad reality that I meet with a lot of people. And it's the way we've been brought up. And that stems back to our ancestors. You weren't allowed to have wealth. You weren't allowed to be happy. You weren't allowed an easy life. Yeah, you are. You don't have to live how our ancestors lived. It's okay to be joyful. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to do stuff you want to do. Okay. Really important card, that. It's probably one of the most important cards we've done. Okay. So I hope that resonates with some of you. Hi, Addy. I'm not pulling cards for people, Addy. I'm just I pull cards at random and give the message to the group, if that makes sense. And then whoever feels resonance with that card, then that's how we do it. Sorry. So I hope that makes sense to all of you. Does anybody want another card? I know we've gone on more than the 30 minutes I try and plan for. No more. I'm hearing no more cards, okay? I'm hearing no more cards, so we'll just have to leave it there for today, folks. You sure? I'm being told you all need to go away and ponder what the cards have said to you today. Okay, as always, I'll put the photographs up. But when I put the photographs up, I want you to take a few breaths when you're looking at the cards. Take a few breaths when you are looking at the cards. Close your eyes and see where in your body do you feel discomfort, ache, dull ache, sharp pain. Where do you feel it? And wherever you feel it, that will tell you which chakra needs the work. Okay? You might already know. I was feeling a lot of pains through this session. So I know where a lot of you are feeling it. Alright? Just go with it. Be gentle. You don't have to be harsh on yourself. It's not a competition. You don't have to do it all today. It'll take weeks, months, and sometimes years. But you got to start somewhere. Okay? I started this 15 years ago. I'm still doing stuff today that I didn't think I would have to do, but I do. It's just the way it is. Okay? Because someone will trigger you, and it'll bring up a past hurt. It'll bring up a past trauma. And when you're triggered, that's the gift. Yes, at the time when somebody triggers you, you might be quite angry. But step back and see the gift of someone making you angry. What is that actually showing you? That's giving you the gift to go in and heal something you need to heal. Okay? Really important to remember that. A lot of people don't see it, don't want to see it. They don't want to see it because they're thinking, that person's an asshole. Yes, they probably are. But if they're triggering you, then that's an issue within you. Okay? And you got to go in and do the work to release it. See the gift. Don't see the asshole. Don't see the anger. Don't see the hatred. See the gift. And smile, because that person has done you a huge favor. Even if you don't perceive it. We had perception earlier. You might not perceive that as a huge favor. But it is a huge favor when somebody triggers you. Definitely. Beautiful favor. And you should be saying thank you to them, because it gives you the opportunity to get rid of it. Alright? That might melt some of your heads over the weekend if you watch this again and are listening to that. But that's the truth. That is the truth. Okay? So, take care, all of you. God bless. Have a beautiful weekend. If some of that sounded like a lecture, I apologize. It was not me talking. But sometimes they are stern when they speak. Okay? Because sometimes people need to be told. And people need to hear. Really hear. Okay? So, I apologize. Take care. Have a beautiful weekend. Be gentle on yourselves. And do something you want to do. And thank you to all of you who have said thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, take care of yourselves. Do something for you. Even if it's just buying an ice cream. Go and buy the ice cream. Stop worrying about the size of your hips. Just enjoy it. Alright? God bless. Lots of love. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.